Jenny McCobb, happy birthday on the 4th of July. God bless you for always watching and supporting. I hope you enjoyed the video. Cancer, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And if you're not a Cancer, that's okay. If this has showed up onto your feed, it is for you, 150,000%. It would only show up if there's something in it that you need to hear. It always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. These cards have been coming out so weird lately, guys. I can't even. But this is it. This was the first card out. Now, you know that this could be a boy, or a girl. Somebody that's just there to hit it and quit it. But I'm not picking that up. What I'm picking up is taking action, doing something, that there's going to be a time that's coming up really soon when you have to put yourself out there and follow your passions. Okay? We got a whole bunch of cards that came out. Let's go through it. Start at the bottom of the deck. This is standing in your power, standing firm. This is also standing in your wealth, which means there's money that's come in, money that has been owed to you. Credit where credit is due. Something that you've earned, right? That is coming to you. You receiving that. And victory and success. People being very happy. Social recognition, like public recognition. People celebrating your win. Celebrating you. Credit where credit is due. You're about to be given a lot of credit for something and celebrated. It's going to come in lightning fast. Could be many opportunities at the same time. It's going to shock you. This isn't something that you are expecting in any capacity, but it's going to shift your focus and maybe even change the trajectory of where you are headed or where you are living. It is a new opportunity. This plants a seed for the future that will grow into something that is strong and firm and reliable and sustainable. This could also be, yes, a marriage proposal for some of you, right? You may have to get married if you're moving away somewhere, walking away from what doesn't serve you, what doesn't fill you up. You're finally able to let go and release of the stuff that maybe you've been holding on to that wasn't filling you up, but there was nothing else there, so you just held on to it. This is walking away, I don't care about this stuff anymore. The stuff that just doesn't fulfill you anymore, you're gone. And now you know how to handle your situation. You know how to handle your circumstance. You know how to schedule things. You know how to be practical with things. And yes, there is some huge success that is going to shine on you. Wow. All I know is that comes as there's an element of surprise here. So I want to eliminate that surprise. I want to try to give you what is this? What is this that's coming to Cancerians? It has something to do with what you've been stuck in, or what you've been waiting for, or you've been hung up with. You left yourself open and vulnerable in some situation, and now, and it's probably up to a year that this has been going on. But it reiterates, you're finally successful. It's like your vulnerability, opening yourself up. Maybe even somebody finally sees you from a different perspective, from another point of view. Okay? And that's the best thing. This could be a Leo. This could be specifically a Leo that you're dealing with. The Sun card has showed up twice. But we have that Virgo energy repeating twice. It's like, okay, it's like somebody didn't see your value in the past. Somebody was disappointed in the connection, or there was a disappointed connection. Right? Like it, maybe something just didn't happen. Well, it's going to happen now. Let's get a moon card. You are, after all, Cancerians. Or even if you're not, let's get a moon card. This is a moon card for Cancer to highlight and emphasize this reading, what needs to come out. The Moonology card. Oh, God. I gotta tell you what YouTube's been doing to me. I'm just gonna let you know because it's been really interesting. If you're seeing now, I'm like covering my cards more. YouTube has flagged my videos a number of times, and it has limited my monetization because of nudity or sexually explicit imagery through the tarot cards. Because of the tarot cards. That's why I have to cut, because technically this image is not wearing any clothes. So if I showed it all, they flag it and they demonetize it. Should we even call it YouTube anymore? It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. This is advertisement tube. This is uptight tube. I mean, like a tarot card with a drawing that doesn't even have any details. They're flagging and demonetizing people for. They better check their AI because it's stupid. So let's get the 2 cards that came out. A personal issue reaches resolution. Balance spirituality with practicality of all water. Your commitment is being tested. Well, ain't that something? So this is just walk in faith and keep going. Because there's something here that really needed to be resolved. Could be something to do with your family. And your commitment to your family or your commitment in some way to somebody that you love has been tested. And ultimately, maybe it's even your commitment to yourself has been tested. And ultimately, what do you feel? I think you want to walk away from something. I think you want to just get the hell out of something. I think you're done with something. There's some sort of disappointment here that is kind of needs to just work itself out and let itself be. And there's such a beautiful opportunity on the horizon. What is this? You know what? How about this? Just let's go with the traditional tarot. How is this coming in? What is this that's coming in? It's at some sort of a party or celebration that you're going to be going to. Aries could have something to do with celebrating superiors, celebrating, I don't know, leadership, celebrating somebody that's older than you, celebrating somebody that's a father figure. But this is, celebration and a get together, like really being happy and celebrating, maybe even celebrating your independence. But then there comes this. So it's like, maybe it's like celebrating something that you're happy about, something worth fighting for. And then there's this togetherness energy. This is contentment. You just sit there and be content. And then we have this. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. That could be somebody that you're dealing with. That would be a masculine. Some sort of reflection. This is during Mercury retrograde. That's the time that it's going to take off in. And it's almost like you're going to get communicated or talked to. Like this is something from the past. Somebody's going over things, tying up loose ends. And they're going to connect with you. And that's when it actually works out and an offer is made. This is a love match or something that you are in love with. It doesn't have to be romantic love, but it certainly would be profound. It would be a profound connection, right? And this is that. I mean, look at all these cards. They're just absolutely beautiful. This is connectivity and finding the right person to connect with, or the right people to connect with. Right? Like that's what it is about, finding the right people to connect with and being really content and being really happy and being really prepared to take the action to move forward. And you should take the action to move forward. This is that sense of finding your belonging, finding where you belong, and it being what is fated for you. Like this is major arcana, so there's a sense of you're not the one who necessarily chose this for yourself. This is definitely divinely guided. Wow. Who is this? Who is this that's coming into Cancer's life? Okay. Sagittarius, Page of Pentacles. It's somebody this is a person who brings balance and new opportunity. And or if this is romance, I gotta tell you, it's somebody brand new. Could be somebody that's foreign to you or has a foreign culture from you. It could be somebody who is very broad and expansive and philosophical, or very good at working things out or making things work or building things. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius, but it definitely, that's the card that showed up. But I just believe that this is somebody who will expand your world. But who is it as a person? They already know how to expand. They already know how to grow. There may be even somebody who's in business looking to expand and grow, or looking for a new opportunity, because they're good at it. But this would be somebody that is very optimistic, is very philosophical, and is very entrepreneurial. You see that there's like this same angel? Maybe somebody hooked you up, or is about to hook you up. It's about to recommend somebody to you. Maybe this is the Sagittarius for the assist. If you have a Sagittarius friend in your life, that could be interesting. Who are they recommending to you? Who are they hooking you up with? Or this is just about broadening and expanding your own personal horizons. There's still some happy companionship, though. There's still some happy connection or connectivity, like somebody being extraordinarily happy with you and knowing that you belong, or feeling that you belong with them, or in their group, or at their company, or something like that. That's interesting. I know, it's like, I want names. Peace. Maybe somebody is sending you an olive branch. So there is reconciliation, tying up loose ends. There is reconciliation that's coming in for you. And I don't think you're expecting this. I think you're gonna drop your shit, is what I think. Like, I think you're gonna so this is reconciliation, peace, co-created, and loyal heart. Oh my God, this person is coming in. This is somebody that's coming in to settle your mind, that wants to make peace with you, that wants to make peace in your situation, that wants to make something up to you, that sees your value, that sees your worth, that is sincere. I mean, yeah, listen, if you already know that somebody's out of your life, fine. But if you're on the fence, don't take any action. This is what I'm sure of. You don't take any action. You make them take the action. You allow the universe to fill in where it deprived you. You have been stuck in limbo for at least a year with regards to the situation. So they're the one that has to change their mind and see you from a different perspective. Because if they don't, nothing will change, and you'll still be stuck in limbo, and you don't want that. So what do you want? You want somebody who wants you. So I'm not saying ignore a motherfucker, be honest, be sincere, but ultimately you have to be the one that is, I was going to say pursued, but it's less of a pursuit than it is allowing this energy into you, right? To become what it's meant to become. You are going to be connecting with somebody. Look at this, loyal heart and co-create. There's peace here. The two of you are going to find peace together. The two of you need each other to find peace, because there's something here where, I don't know, something was left unattended, or something was left unfinished, and that's just not going to do, right? That's not going to suit you. It doesn't suit them either. So this is at the very least reconciliation and the finality of it all. But at the very most, this is a new beginning that starts, something absolutely fresh. But ultimately, the old stuff has to be gotten rid of and purged, and disassociate yourself from that shit. As a true Cancerian, you can absolutely disassociate yourself from some shit. Let's get an angel message. Oh, God. What an interesting Cancerian reading. So that you know, I'm filming this. It's like, it's bright, broad daylight out, but it's like 11 o'clock. Oh, this is in reverse. I don't like this in reverse. Busy times and multitasking. This is in reverse. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. You stopped doing that. You stopped letting yourself be distracted. You've stopped overworking yourself to prove yourself. You've stopped that. And in the future, you're not going to have to do that at all. You're not going to even be tempted to do that. Right? Because somehow you're overworking yourself, or you're doing too much, and you're doing it as more of a distraction, or not even a distraction. It's to prove to yourself that you're worth it. The energy of I'm worth it has to be something that is just sincere. The energy of I'm worth it has to be something you know. It shouldn't have to be something that you have to constantly prove to yourself. Right? Happy birthday, Doug Dunny. That's what you need to know and need to recognize. Shoot. Okay. Somebody is not too busy for you. I just want you to know that. I don't know who needs to hear it, but somebody is not too busy for you. If they're not in regular communication, wah, wah. And no, once again, it's not your responsibility. I have a feeling like you're not the one that walked away, or you're not the one that left, or if you did, you were absolutely pushed into that scenario. So let's get these cards. And we'll go over in the extended, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you there.